That time it was necessary to kill those demons, finish them, but they are back again on the stage. Now, at this time, when it is Kali Yuga, they are exposed, they are condemned, they are put in the jail, they are now punished publicly. So the collective awareness has got such a great victory, I think, over these people who so many came, killed and died without getting any punishment out of it, without getting any defamation out of it. Now let us see what is consciousness and what is awareness. It's a subtle subject which I think you all can understand. Consciousness is that when you are made conscious, you become conscious about it. Like I have my hand here, alright? But normally I am not conscious of it, that I have a hand. If a man is sleeping, he is not conscious that he is sleeping. When you tell me you have a hand, I become conscious. Or something pricks me, then I become conscious. Otherwise, I am unconscious about it. I am absolutely unconscious about my eyes. I am seeing everything. But supposing I become blind, I can't see. Then I become conscious of my eyes, that I have got my eyes through which now I cannot see. So once you say there is this hand, the consciousness is there. This we can say is the knowledge about the hand, that you get knowledge about the hand. But once you are not conscious of the hand, that knowledge is disappeared. So, to say there is ignorance or there is knowledge, both things are just the same. You are not conscious of your hand, so you are quite ignorant about it. Now, supposing somebody says, your hands are very beautiful. Somebody remarks like that. Then I become conscious of my hand which is beautiful. Otherwise I never knew they were beautiful. So normally all human beings live at that level. That somebody has to tell you. Now somebody said you are very nice, Lali. Alright? Then I look at it and say, it's very nice, I never knew. So somebody has to tell you, then you become conscious. Otherwise you are not. So we all human beings at that level are like that. Now, what is awareness? That's a different thing. That means if I see somebody is attacking me, I put my hand like this. That means I am aware I have a hand. I am not conscious, but I am aware that I have a hand, I use it. Like here in Italy, you go on using your hand, all the time like this. That means, you are aware that you have got hands, that you have to use them for expressing something more sort of emphatic. So we are sort of also aware of our body. We are aware of others. We know about others. We know what sort of person another one is. Until you are self-realized. After self-realization, what happens? It's very interesting. After self-realization, you go beyond both these things. Consciousness and awareness. Because you go beyond thought. You have gone beyond thought means what? Anger, all kinds of ideas, all kinds of aggression, everything is maneuvered or worked through your mind. So if your mind is lost, what will you do? There's no mind anymore. You exist with reality. So there is no mind to communicate. We call it thoughtlessly aware. We have conquered all our enemies by giving up one enemy, that was our mind. There's no mind to suggest. There's no mind to tell you. So once there is no mind, you are lost. Now it is being said that you ask a question to yourself, who am I? As soon as you ask this question, you become thoughtless, so you get lost. You cannot answer this question. Otherwise, you might say, I'm a woman, I'm this, I'm that, I'm a bishop, or I'm a pope, I'm this, I'm that. But once you are a realized soul, who will tell you who you are? Because the one which tells you is the mind which doesn't exist. No thought. Means you get dissolved into yourself. This is what is reality. But you are aware also. Now, that's another point. If you ask yourself a question, you are not there. But you are aware. If your navi is scratching, you immediately know my navi is scratching, I have got liver. Don't have to ask a question. Or somebody standing near you, tells Sadhishana, oh my God, this one. If somebody is very angry and hot-tempered, immediately feel such heat from that person. So, Baba, run away from this man. So this is a new realm you have entered into reality, which you are never aware before. Now supposing there is a very bad man standing near you. He might be a thief, he might be a murderer, anything. You will not be even conscious of it. Leave alone aware, normally. But once you are realized, you become aware of the whole. That is reality. What are the problems? In the collective, you become aware of the collective. You become aware of the problems of the whole world. Now, this awareness is very different. The first awareness, as I told you, is like this. That if somebody tells you you are this and this, you become aware of it. In this, nobody has to tell you. It's just there. You are there, you know what it is. And this is what you have achieved in these modern times, which is the blessing of the modern times also, that we know now who we are. You always say, we are the pure spirit. Yesterday also I heard it. Are you sure? What makes you believe that? That you are the pure spirit. I mean, you haven't seen your spirit, have you? You haven't seen yourself, what you are. Then how do you say you are the pure spirit? It's just you are saying something because I say so. But you are the pure spirit because whatever is the description of the pure spirit is given, that it is aware of the divine power. It is aware of the divine power. That is how you are the pure spirit. Because only through pure spirit, as your personality, you can be aware of this all-pervading power. This is written in all the Shastras, in all the scriptures, everywhere. And what do you know about yourself? That you are the spirit. Because you know about your own chakras. You know about your own nadis. Now, what has happened is that you are separated from yourself and you can see yourself. You see yourself very clearly. And you start seeing yourself as the present and the past and the future. In the past, what I was, you see, it shocked up my goodness, I was that place. See, through this present state, in the present state you see, then you start forgetting it. Forget the past, forget the past. Then still you have the future. Then you start thinking about the future. First future, they think about their own children, their wives, such of those. What will happen to my children? What will happen to my wife? Then they think, what will happen to Sajja? Then they think, what will happen to Mataji? Also they think, what will happen to this world? Because your awareness has expanded. You are not in the limited sphere now anymore. You can think of your children, you can think of your wife, also you can think of the whole world. And all the problems of the world you think. So you have reached that state, all right? Up to that state we are. Now what is the thing that covers up all this? Or gives you solutions, say for your children, for your family, your wife, everyone. what is the solution? Your mother believes in giving solutions, not only the problems. Because these days, there are not problems that existed in the Navratri. They no more exist. That you can take a sword in your hand and go and place it. No, it doesn't. Not possible. Cut what? So the today's problem as they are, as we see, within us, we see the problems, we are aware of it, and we want to do something about it. Whether we are in the past, present, or future, we see the problem. So now, what is the solution? We have no weapons, nothing to fight. We don't know also. So many do not know even how to hold a sword in the hand. And so many don't even want to hold it. Because they are so much in compassion. In the ocean of compassion, enjoying themselves nicely. Their own compassion and compassion of others, compassion of their mother. But then how to solve the problem? The problem can be solved if you become very powerful yourself within. Where is your attention? You have to move inward. Where is your attention? You have to become very powerful. I have done my job. I have given you realization. You have grown so much. I have explained to you, I have told you everything this time. I have given you lots of love. Ocean of love, I should say, as you call it, whatever it is. But now you have to nourish yourself. You have to become powerful within yourself. So what is the way you can become powerful? First, you must believe that you have transcended your human personality and you have now become a superhuman being. First of all, this must come in. This is what we call as faith. This faith is not false faith, is not blind faith that you believe into something. But it's a fact. Times I have told that you have first of all faith in your ascent, in your position as such. For this, meditation is very important. Very important. Without meditation, you cannot have full faith in yourself. Because you can't know yourself by saying, who am I? You cannot. You try now, ask a question, who am I? You'll be lost. So what should be the faith then? Because when you ask the question, who am I, you are lost. So we reach a stage where I have to tell you that faith is not mental. It is not emotional. It is not physical, but it is a state of your own being, which we can call as a spiritual state. In the spiritual state, nothing can disturb you. Nothing can overpower. Nothing can dominate. Because that state, if you have, that means you are part and parcel of reality. Then you are an honored member of the God's kingdom. Then you are the most revered personality. Then you are like a deity. Then you are like a Gana. In that state when you are, it's a state, again I say, beyond the human state. You are extremely powerful. There's a story about Nizamuddin, great awliya, great Sufi in India. There was a horrible king, I think what Shah he called himself, and he would not go and bow to him. So he was very angry. He said, I can only bow to God and to nobody. The Shah said, if you don't come and bow to me tomorrow, I will cut your throat. And that night the throat of this king was cut. It's a story, but it's a real story. Somebody came and cut his throat, it was not Nizamuddin Shah. He would not do that. So that state, if you reach, what we call is the state of Shraddha. State of Shraddha, which is enlightened. Enlightened faith. It's a new type of mechanism. That is, you become part and parcel of the whole. That means the moon, the star. See, I tell you, I never told the sun that it should be there for the pujas. I never told. Last time, this time, never telling. There's no need to tell. It's all done. I don't tell all these vibrations to make a cross or to show all these miraculous photographs. I don't tell them. There's no need to tell. They just do it by themselves. I am sometimes surprised how ingenious methods they have of their own, how they manage things. I am myself surprised. I didn't tell them that these two persons who were selected by this award should be so condemned by every newspaper. It all works automatically. It just works. Only thing, if I have anything, is just complete faith that I am at that state. And that's why there is complete patience, saburi. Complete patience. And that is what we have to learn. It will all happen in any case, because you are all at that state. Only meditation is important, very important. For me not, but for you all. If you all can meditate now, just for 10 minutes also every day, it will help you a lot. So why do we have all these statues and the Mother and the Hanumana and Ganesha, Christ? Because to begin with, human beings cannot understand anything which does not have a form. They cannot go deeper unless it is a form. But they went to another limit of using any stone, anything as God and all. But now you have discussion. You know what is to be worshipped, what is to be treated as a higher personality. That you know. But before that, they would worship all kinds of people. Like now people worship Pope. You know that very well. But now what to do? They are not only blind, they are not only unaware, but they are also not conscious of it. They are all at such a level that you cannot tell. So you are a new type of people, I should say, who have tried to fight it out, to struggle out, to know about the absolute truth. Unless and until you know the absolute truth, you are nowhere. You have no discussion, you have no understanding, you have no wisdom. But once you know the absolute truth, then you should not by any chance be halfway this and halfway that. That's a very dangerous state of affairs. Say a seed is sprouted. It is neither a seed nor a tree. If it doesn't grow, it is useless. That happens to your awareness. I'm again talking of your consciousness, awareness. And then you are neither here nor there. There are many people who come to Sahaja, perhaps maybe to find some peace. But I get letters. My father is sick, my mother is sick, my sister is sick. Then otherwise my husband is fighting with me, I am seeking a divorce. Or thirdly, I have lost all my money, I must have some money. Fourthly, I am a great artist, but my art is not selling. All these stupid problems they bring. My children are no good, they are troublesome. Then my wife is fighting with me, my mother is fighting with me, brother is fighting with me. I said, now what sort of surgery is this? The state of being one with the reality means that the whole of reality is at your feet. Whole of it works for you. And once you even get a glimpse of that state, I tell you, you become so much peaceful within yourself. If you say, I'm looking, I'm looking. If you say, I am the beggar, I am the beggar. what difference does it make? To that state, which is like a purest of pure gold, which cannot be tarnished. Such a state of mind we have to develop. It's a challenge to us. We are Sajogis, all right. We have got realization, all right. We can sing very well, all right. We have achieved good positions, all right. We are nicely married, all right. We have got nice children, we have got everything, we have got jobs, this, that. Now, suddenly negative force comes into trouble. So what? So what? Otherwise, how will you know what you are? If there is no darkness, how will you know you are the light? It's a challenge to your own state, at what state you are. The word state is not so explanatory in Sanskrit, it's Swarup. Swarup. Swa is yourself and a Rupa is form or state. That state is possible for all of you by saying not this, not this, not this, not this. As it is, your mind has reached that state that there is no mind. You can do that. But you have to develop a kind of a personality that realizes what you are. But in that realization, you are just aware of it, not conscious of it. And for example, I am aware that I am Adishakti, I am aware, I know. But when you say Shri Mataji, I also say Jai Shri Mataji, forgetting that I am the one we are talking about. This is actually should be the state. That you are aware, yes, you are aware in the sense in the, I don't know how to say, but I am aware I am that. If you ask me, whether are you Adishakti? I said, yes, I am. Because I know that I am. But when you say, Jai Shri Mataji, I forget that I am Adishakti, I also say Jai Shri Mataji. I forget, I have to tell you, no, you can't say. It's very interesting. Now, you make me sit here like a queen and give me a presents, this thing, that thing, I mean, all right. That's your idea. But to me, you see, I am complete in myself, I think so. इसलिए हिंदी में कहेंगे कि हम अपने अंदर समा गए and got lost into myself. All right, you do this, all right, if you do that, all right. If you don't do it, it's all right. To me, it makes no difference. It may make difference to you, but to me, it does not. I always have been saying that don't give many presents, don't give many presents, always there. So the only argument is that in a whole year we give you once, so why should you mother object? Because that gives us joy. All right, if you think it gives you joy, do it. But to me, it doesn't matter. Because I don't think I'm there. I'm just seeing you sitting here, all right. They're all realized souls, all right. But I'm one of you. I don't think I'm very special. But if you ask me, then I will say, all right, I'm Adi Shakti. But I don't think Adi Shakti is very special also. Because I have no mind. But otherwise, I don't think it's something special. Because somebody is something, so what? Now supposing sun is sun. So what? He is a sun. If somebody is Adi Shakti, so what? But for you it is credited. Because you were not born realized. You got your realization. So you are special. You are great. You have achieved something. I have achieved nothing. I will be like this and I will be like this. Whether I fight the devils or I sit before you makes no difference. I will be like that. But for me, you are great because you have achieved this. Today to see on this Navratri day, so many people sitting to worship. So many people are here. So many surgeries. It's so remarkable. It's not my achievement, I tell you. It's your seeking. Because I've been on this earth many times before. That you know. But we never had like this. So many came, got crucified, died, this, that. I never had people of this kind. So again we come to the same point that we should be aware of ourselves. Complete Shraddha in yourself. If you have some Shraddha in yourself, you will have Shraddha about me also. Because we are not different. If you believe this is water, then everywhere there is water, I believe that that is water, isn't it? Because I know this is water. So wherever in the world there is water, I know it is water. So if you know you are a Sajogi, anywhere there is a Sajogi, you know there is a Sajogi, this is Sajogi. But as far as you are concerned, you forget how great you are and how far you are. I am very proud of you to know. But because I am a humble person, I don't know how to show off. So I have such nice children, so many of them. So lovable. Those bhaktas for whom she killed so many demons and all that. We're not like you. We are much better, much higher, of a much greater quality. But you must know that you are. And don't behave like those people who were of a very rudimentary nature. You have grown up, you have prospered, and now the fruits we can see. I don't know what to do for you, really. But have faith in yourself. Then you will see how much faith you will have in reality, that there is reality with you at every step, every moment. No fear, no sense of achievement, nothing. Done, finished. When there were 5 such yogis, I was happy. When there are so many, I am happy. But when I see so many, I think there are so many powerful personalities who are one with reality. This collective oneness was never so. And so I would say that on this day, what we have to do is to kill the devils within ourselves. That's all. If you want to really worship me, that's what you have to think. What are the devils within you? That's all. So you don't have to worry otherwise for outside devils. They cannot do anything to you. May God bless you.
Sid Mahamantras, followed by Ganesh Mantra. Shri Siddhidatri mantra. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Siddhidatri Hello, hello.
हेलो हेलो जय गणराया श्री गणराया जय गणराया श्री गणराया मंगल मूर्ति मोरया मंगल मूर्ति मोरया जय गणराया श्री गणराया जय गणराया श्री गणराया मंगल मूर्ति मोरया मंगल मूर्ति मोरया जय गणराया श्री गणराया जय गणराया श्री गणराया मंगल मूर्ति मोरया मंगल मूर्ति मोरया अष्टविनायक मंगलदायक अष्टविनायक मंगलदायक अष्टविनायक मंगल मूर्ति मोरया मंगल मूर्ति मोरया मंगल मूर्ति मोरया मंगल मूर्ति मोरया जय गणराया श्री गणराया जय गणराया श्री गणराया मंगल मूर्ति मोरया मंगल मूर्ति मोरया सिद्धिविनायक बुद्धि प्रदायक सिद्धिविनायक
Maya Mahakali
Jish Mataji. For Ram Navami, we are going to sing one song of Shri Rama. Hey Ram, Hey Ram, Hey Ram, Hey Ram, Hey Ram. जग में सोचो तेरो नाम, हे राम, हे राम, हे राम, हे राम। जग में सोचो तेरो नाम, हे राम, हे राम, हे राम, हे राम। तू ही माता, तू ही पिता है, तू ही माता, तू ही पिता है, तू ही तो है राधा का श्याम, हे राम, हे राम, हे राम, हे राम। तू ही बिगाड़े, तू ही संवारे, तू ही बिगाड़े, तू ही संवारे। इस जग के सारे काम, हे राम, हे राम, हे राम, हे राम। मगध गले हरे राम, तू अंतर्यामी सबका स्वामी,
So bow down, raise your kundalini.